And welcome to Monsters, Magic, and Mathrocks. I'm Anna, and I will be your Dungeon Master for this tal'dorei adventure. Let's meet our players.
I'm Tegan. I'll be playing Jack.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'll be playing Bastille.
I'm Josh, and I play Nico Blue.
I'm Oz, and I play Adjustrated Nimbus.
2 weeks in a row!
I was thinking that too. It's like, I had an issue last week, I'm not going to have an issue this week. Nope, I'm going to get tied.
Oh, goodness. We also would like to give a shout out to Joe for doing all of the incredible art that you see on the screen. Check him out at joerocksart.com, which we will also link in the description. And there's a link to the Discord as well in the description of the video, because we have a Discord for the channel where you can kind of see when I say I'll drop it in chat, those will be things that you can see and stuff like that. Just, Anyway, last time, all right, so Oz and Tegan did recaps most recently. So Ashley or Josh, does one of you want to recap what happened last time?
We did combat last time. We fought 2 aboleth spawn. Is that what it was?
Yep.
And they were tough, and I got hurt real bad. But it turned out okay.
Big boy deck.
Did we try key fishing?
We just did combat last time.
Yeah, we finished combat and then ended immediately. So
we did find out that the Aboleth were protecting something in the lake that Lauren, like by.
Yeah, so you found out that the aboleth spawns are creatures that are created by aboleths. So there is likely in this little lake that she thought was just a small tiny little lake is actually probably a tunnel that leads to a ruin with an aboleth in there, which is a much more dangerous creature. So yeah,
screw that.
All right, so you have just finished slaying these creatures. What would you like to do?
I need a damn nap.
Yes, please.
I'm 20 out of 81 hit points. I need a nap.
Yeah. At what point? I forget at what point in our long rest this happened. I know we haven't gotten a long rest yet.
Yeah, you didn't complete your. Yeah, it was the second watch, I believe.
I think so.
When the creature attacked.
Yeah,
so you can finish your long rest. We'll just move on to the third watch, and then y'all can get a long rest since this kind of interrupted your long rest. So who's doing third watch?
It was me and Baz during second. So I think it's just Lauren for third.
Okay. I don't know why I just muted myself. Let me bring up Lauren's stats and do a perception check for her.
And I have marked off Aura of Vitality for just in case he's after the battle.
Okay. So you all go back to sleep, and nothing happens during third watch, and you wake up refreshed. You can all go ahead and mark a long rest. Okay. So is there anything you would like to do as you get ready to begin your day?
Can I check and see if any of the other lines that Nico had laid out had been disturbed through the night at all?
Go ahead and make a investigation or perception. I'll let you choose how you're looking at these.
Perception. That is a 12.
They look fine.
Mm.
I mean, except for the one that the aboleth spawn came through, which of course is, demolished. But otherwise, yeah, everything looks as it was.
My bell's probably destroyed, huh?
You know what? Let me roll and see.
Buy a new bell.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, I get when they came through, the line snapped and it flung the bell, so it flung out of the way. It takes you a little bit to find it, but once you do find it, it's really fine.
In a corner somewhere, waking up, there is a pile of smelly compost.
Thankfully, that was by the opening that the aboleth spawn came through. So
I just sent it away. Go over there when you're doing.
Amazing.
That's nice.
Okay, so what would y'all like to do? Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all heard that. I'm sure you did.
So we had the different tunnels of
Mhm.
frequency of tracks.
Yeah, so that you saw that there was tracks. They're kind of going all over. You decided to make camp and watch for the evening. That was your decision last night. You haven't really investigated the tracks super much. You haven't tried to use them to track the creatures.
It's a picture of the tunnels and red and blue marks on
Oh, yeah.
print frequency. Oh no, that's Ashley's
DM
car
drop.
in the snow. That's way too far.
DMs drop. It's DM drops.
DM drops. Oh no, I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, the pink lines
There it is.
were the
A mechanical thing, right?
the mechanical footprints, and they're in all of them. But you haven't examined the tracks with the intent to follow them or track this creature. You just kind of looked at them, saw that they were here, and decided to set up camp.
I don't think Bastille can track anything. Yeah, his nature is shit.
And there's one tunnel that only has mechanical footprints.
Yeah.
So I think we have our choice
Heading?
made.
Well, we've got to see if they're walking out of or to that.
Mm.
I'm gonna go take a look at the footprints.
Yeah, Lauren kind of overhears y'all talking about this and is like, I'm not terrible at tracking stuff.
By all means, I am atrocious at it.
I'm not awful.
So, for whoever would like to, it's going to be either a nature or a survival check to find the tracks. Lauren can make a roll or can assist. Up to y'all. So one person can roll with advantage. Two people can roll, or Lauren can roll with advantage. It's up to y'all.
I have a +3 to nature. What do you have?
+4 in survival.
You're good to
I
roll.
have +8 in survival.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Jack, way to sit on that.
Jack's gonna roll.
Jack's gonna roll.
Jack's gonna roll with advantage.
Yup.
I like walking through the forest, but when I see a tree, it's just like, oh, a tree.
All right, Jack, go ahead and make your roll with advantage because I assume everybody's kind of pointing and looking and trying to help out.
Yeah. Wow. Double 5s. All right.
That's not terrible. That's a 13
Yeah.
because you have a
Yeah.
+8. So yeah, that's not terrible.
Guidance?
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
I feel like Adra would have thought of that even if Oz didn't think of that. So I am going to go ahead and give it to you, and you can go ahead and take the guidance. So roll a d4.
I forgot to do that spell.
One more. 14. I'm rolling
Okay.
great tonight.
With a 14, you determine that all of the tracks are fairly old, like probably at least a week old or so, but the freshest ones are down the tunnel that is only has the mechanical footprint. The freshest tracks are down that one. So you would surmise that that's probably where you need to go.
Freshest, but I can't tell whether it's in or out is the freshest.
Going in actually is the freshest track.
Oh.
Yeah. And so Lauren helps you look at that, and then it's like, so if you need, I mean, I could still come along and help you track a little bit, but if you run into too much danger, that's not exactly what I do. I'm a scout, so I can help you scout a little bit further, but if it starts looking dicey in there, I'm gonna back off and let you all take care of that.
That is fair.
All right,
Is this
and
the farthest point you've been?
oh yeah, this is as far as I've been. I haven't been any further.
Ah.
I haven't actually technically even been down here. I was up on the ledge. I saw the mechanical thing, and then I went back immediately. Now I'm back here with y'all. That's as far as I went. So technically, I can use this to scout a little further, even if it's to say, don't go down that tunnel, you know? So we'll see. Okay, so are you all moving at pace, moving stealthily? I mean, these tracks are pretty old, from what Jack can tell. Probably around like a few days to a week. Probably what Lauren had said when she said she saw this creature, that's probably the last time it was in here. You gather that time kind of probably syncs up. So it's been a little while. So it's up to y'all if you want to go at pace or if you want to try to stealth.
I would still say stealth. Just because
Okay.
we're in an unknown area.
I need a group stealth checks.
Let me press a button. Where is it? Pass without a trace.
Ooh, good. Lauren definitely needed that.
Wow, the tank boy is surprisingly stealthy.
25 total.
Okay, so with pass without a trace, I rolled a natural 8 for a 29. I love
Rogue.
being a rogue. I fucking love it.
I forget what pass without a trace gives.
Plus 10.
10.
Okay,
Plus
so
10.
that's like 25, 26.
Hey! Ditto. 25.
Hey, twinsies.
Jack, what did you get?
21.
He said it, I missed. 21. All right, y'all definitely make up for, well, it's not too bad. She got a 20 with the pass without a trace. So, okay. So, you lead through or go through the tunnels. You go deeper and deeper. It takes, I mean, you're stealthing, so it takes quite a while. If there's any conversations y'all want to have while you're going through these tunnels, I don't know how much conversation you're going to be having since you're stealthing, but that's up to you.
Bastille will drop back at least to where Nico is and kind kind of try to reassure him about the ring thing. He'll kind of like nudge him real quick and try not to knock him over in the process. Like, he's gonna try to aim to make sure he doesn't, like, elbow you in the head.
Nico now has a black eye.
Hey, just wanted to let you know you're not the only one with demons that haunt you.
Alright. Oh, but let's try to stay quiet. And, damn, your elbows are sharp. Shit.
It's the beast form. Pointy elbows, all that. That's all he's gonna say.
Right. As you're walking, probably not too long after this conversation, Nico, you hear in your head, "You think you're clever, don't you, boy? Just remember, I am always here, and I am always listening."
Betting on this
I
all.
do not respond out loud. But Nico thinks. And he doesn't know if she can hear his thoughts. But he's just going to say in his mind, "I ain't clever, but I'm dangerous." That's something you need to remember.
And he's got other friends.
Few seconds after you think in your mind, the ring comes back with, "Nothing to say, huh? Well, that's fine. I'm always here. Just listening."
And he puts that in the back of his mind. She doesn't read his thoughts.
Yep. I need group perception checks as you walk through these tunnels.
23.
15.
Again, same number. 17.
Okay. Alright, I know address was 5. My brain just completely yeeted all of those numbers. Adra was 5.
23.
Bastille, 23. Okay, Bastille,
15.
15.
17 for
17, yes, that's right. Okay. Alright, so most of y'all did really good. Oh, and Lauren did really good too. That's a 22. Okay, so can't even get up and do anything. Nico, since you got the highest, and you're probably near the front, because that's usually where Nico is at, as you start to round a little turn, you hear like a skittering across the surface of the stone.
Does this sound like rats or?
Make a nature check to see if you can place these.
No, anything skittering in a cave is a no.
5, no. Everybody but Adra hears this, so if you think your character would be like, "What the fuck is this?" you can also make a nature check.
Nature check.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's good at nature, so.
He's not. He's got a +0, but he
Oh, is
rolled
Adra?
high.
I have a +3.
Adra's good at nature, and she's the only one who wasn't listening.
I still rolled a 12. He doesn't
Okay.
get anything, but he rolled a 12.
I rolled a 15
15.
plus 1.
Oh, yeah, 16. Okay. So with a 16, you know that this is not rats. The skittering is too heavy for it to be a rat.
An RUS?
Let's see if, oh yeah, Lauren doesn't know shit. She got a natural 1 on that, so yeah, it's definitely too heavy to be a rat, and it almost sounds to you, I gotta pick up picture and make sure I'm remembering it correctly. It sounds to you more like a large creature with claws on its feet than
That's a clear clicking kind to the wall.
Yeah. So like the like, I guess skittering was probably a bad choice of word, but I'm thinking like yeah, like when a dog goes across tile, yeah, that noise.
I don't like that.
It's too big sounding to be a rat.
Bastille's going to start shifting his way up to the front at that. If you say that out loud, he's immediately going to try to make sure he's in front of Nico, so that way if anything comes down the hallway, they hit the tank first.
It doesn't sound like it's coming closer at the moment. You can just hear that it's nearby, probably. It's kind of echoey in here, so it's sometimes a little hard to tell, but Nico's fairly sure it's not that far away in front of you, and he rolled a really high perception check. So he sounds pretty confident in that.
As long as he thinks it's not close. Otherwise, he's getting yeeted head first back behind him.
Is the tunnel just keep going, or do we see
Well, this
it
is like kind of
open?
It goes around like a little curve, and y'all are stopped now at the curve listening. Did you want to keep going? Okay, so I need another group stealth check.
Still pass without a trace?
An hour.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour,
Yeah.
and y'all have been traveling for a while. This is
So
probably
no
like 4 or 5
strokes.
hours. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
so.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh!
Oh, good.
Oh, nice! Wow!
26.
For my 11.
So 23 for
23, fast.
21.
21. And Lauren got a dirty 20. So y'all are pretty fucking quiet. All right. So you round the corner slowly and kind of peek, and you see kind of down the hall a little, down the tunnel a little ways, these giant, like, they kind of look like birds, but without any feathers. And they've got these giant hooks, like where their arms should be, like where hands should be. It's these giant hooks instead. And you see 3 of these just kind of scuttling around, looking for stuff. I am going to drop a picture of what these things look like in the chat.
I'm already horrified. Oh, I'm even more horrified. What is that?
Oh,
What the
Yes.
fuck is that?
that's a beefy boy.
a very goofy boy.
That looks like someone crossed a ninja turtle with like a sewer rat and then just strapped some like dragon teeth on its arms and said, "Here you go. Here's your nightmare fuel for the week."
Amazing.
Mutant Ninja Turtles indeed.
Facebook was taking fucking forever for me to send Josh a pic because he can't check Discord while recording. So.
Tell me that's not a Ninja Turtle.
You know, I mean, you're
Like-
not really wrong.
It looks like Tim Burton's version of a
You're not wrong about that either. It's horrifying looking, but kind of cool looking at the same time.
It's like Jim Henson's The Labyrinth.
Yeah, so there are
How tall are
those.
these things?
Yeah.
They are wide fuck, it's height not
Because
listed.
if they're like knee height, not that bad.
No. They're okay, so they are 9 feet tall.
Oh! Which means that even the two tall people.
Turn around.
There is. You have not reached any branches in this tunnel, so if you turn around, you're gonna have to go 4 to 5 hours back to where you camped
Oh, God.
and try one of the other tunnels.
We're gonna have to fight these.
We're gonna have to fight them.
All right, let's. This is gonna be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever said. Maybe they're not aggressive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what languages these speak.
The dragon claws on their arms don't exactly look like they would be non-aggressive.
What the hell would that even speak?
I mean,
Screech?
these things look like they have memberships to Gold's Gym. I'm not exactly keen on fucking fighting them.
Gold Gym? They look like
Room to like just jet towards the other end.
So they're in the tunnel does widen a little bit, and there are like there's like a slight not like any big water, but there's like some water that's been coming down the walls, so like the ground on one side is a little damp and it's got like vegetation growing there, and there are some like white grubs and stuff that it looks like they're picking at. But you can tell that this tunnel, although it widens here, it is not very likely that y'all can sneak by without them noticing. And I mean, you're always welcome to try to run by and
no.
see if they chase you or not. I mean, that's up to y'all.
Super interested in the grubs.
They're just, they look like they're eating. Like it.
How tall is this tunnel?
The tunnel is probably, you would estimate probably about 9 or 10 feet, but the creatures are hunched over because they're eating, and so they're like kind of curled up on the ground,
Okay.
digging through the bit of foliage that's right here.
Okay. I mean, I have a thought.
Heard a thud. I just.
They're not speaking or anything, are they?
Every once in a while you hear some like grunts and like clicks and whistles and stuff.
Nothing I would know. Like, it's not primordial, infernal, nothing. It's.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I could get myself and theoretically one other person past them, but that's about it because I can only do levitate and Misty Step once per long rest.
Can you take somebody with you with Misty Step?
I can't take someone with me, but the person that I cast levitate on can pull themselves across, especially if they're curled up, and they can pull themselves across using the wall. I could get 2 people across, but that's kind of useless for. I mean, Lauren might be able to sneak by because she's small enough.
Lauren's probably going
Does
to
she
book
know
it
what
if
these
you
things are? Lauren, do you know what those things are?
Let me see.
Are they hostile?
That's the biggest thing. Are they?
Maybe
Dial.
they just
Oh.
eat a shitload of grubs and
Yeah, Lauren's studying them and is like, well, I'll be damned. I think that's a hook horror.
Oh, what?
a hook. What now?
Hook horror.
Oh, that's
Got
what I
horror
heard.
in the
Yeah.
name.
They're
Oh,
actually,
Are they chill or are they mean?
and they'll definitely attack you, but they're not actually as scary as they look.
That's fine. Are they hostile in general, or is it just if they're attacked that they're hostile?
Can they be scared off?
Maybe. They're not. I mean, like. So, sorry, y'all asked me a whole bunch of questions at once. So, maybe they can be scared off. They if they see us, they're gonna attack. They're like raccoons, like that.
Oh, well then.
Huh.
Be a shame. Be a damn shame. I mean, I could try to scare them off.
I can send.
They're not. They're like I said. They're not as scary as they look. Like I know they look like they're gonna beat the shit out of us. I'm actually pretty sure we could take them. And I'm a coward, so.
Well, then I will gladly go ahead and prep rage on site.
I'll trust your judgment.
Not that I am, the most, conservationist person in the world, but if these creatures are more or less not dangerous to us, it seems kind of over the top to just run up and kill them if we can frighten them away.
Do kind of agree, and if we have a way of doing that, besides the fact that it's pointless to do that, it could also give away our position. And we've been trying to not do that. In case...
I think either way we're probably giving our away position.
Either way, they're gonna see
like
us.
if we run out and
No,
scare them away.
not
we're
them.
gonna-
Not the hook horrors.
No, I mean, anything there down there, they're gonna hear us. And it's gonna be a
Regardless.
commotion regardless. It's
They
just,
might
are we
hear-
gonna kill it as a creature or not?
And they might hear us, they might hear the hook horrors run, but they may not hear us. Exactly.
Fair. I mean, they'll hear me. But that's about all they'll hear.
Do you have anything that's not attacking?
Yeah, I have a +9 to intimidation.
That was mostly me asking if he had a spell that...
Yeah, that was me. He doesn't have a spell. He does have like dissonant whispers, but it will cause damage. So the only thing he does have is
You don't have
darkness.
thaumaturgy?
He can run out and look mean and maybe scare
You
them.
don't have thaumaturgy?
He does have thaumaturgy, but I don't think
It doesn't cause damage.
it doesn't.
Can
But
make
that
a roar sound louder.
You can create a loud sound. That'd be my thought. Yeah.
It can cause his voice to boom up to 3 times as loud for a normal minute.
What about a crack of thunder? Can I do that?
But it can, but that's still going to draw attention because of the fact that it is a crack of thunder in a cave.
Mm.
With Bastille, this is like just Josh kind of metagaming a little bit. With Bastille's like bestial aspect or whatever it is, can't he
Sound like a
do
monster?
like a monstrous roar, so at least sound like a non-humanoid, and then with thaumaturgy.
Yeah,
that's
Bastille will sound like a monster, so he will not sound like something humanoid.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
Bastille's gonna try to intimidate them. He will use thaumaturgy, and if he can, use intimidation at the same time.
Would you like backup for the intimidation?
What are you doing to intimidate them?
if it's a physical aspect that he needs, he will.
Whatever you do is just dependent on what effect it has on the environment. That's kind of like what exactly are you doing, so I can calculate that into your environment.
Okay.
Like 4 gorillas behind you.
So random. 4 gorillas.
I love it. I think it's a fantastic idea, and we should go with it.
And Jack being like,
4.
would you like 4 gorillas to go with you?
Steele's gonna stop and he'll be like,
I'm
I mean,
curious.
yes, please.
Is
That sounds
that's a
intriguing.
yes?
if it'll help with the
When
intimidation.
someone
I guess.
asks if you want 4 gorillas, you say
say
yes.
Yes.
Are they all Harambe? Too soon? Harambe.
Okay.
I'm not just
Bastille. Bastille. What are you doing to intimidate these
Bastille's-
hookers?
Going to kick off his shoes, and he will hook his feet into the ground and get down on all 4s. And he is
Okay.
going to, like, essentially walk up like he is feral on all 4s.
Okay.
Cast
And Jack-
thaumaturgy.
What is thaumaturgy doing? What are you using it for?
He is using his voice to boom it up to 3 times as loud as normal for a minute, and he's going
Okay.
to try to intimidate them with the amount of noise he makes.
Okay. Is he
With like a roar.
yeah,
Yeah.
roaring, growling, talking?
Oh, it's going to be like a growl/roar, like
Okay. Okay. And Jack, you're sending 4 gorillas behind Bastille?
As backup.
Okay.
around the corner, just
This is amazing. Bastille, go ahead and roll an intimidation check with advantage.
gorillas for me. Oh god, that is a 34.
Jesus. What
What
I
is
rolled
your...
a 15 plus 9.
That's 24.
24.
Or
Okay.
24. Jesus Christ, I
Like-
can't count.
Fuck! What's your
Yeah.
modifier?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm sorry. My brain.
Okay.
And that was with advantage because you
Yes.
have groupies.
Yes, my groupies.
Okay.
All right. So you come around the corner and you growl/roar, and it reverberates through the tunnel with thaumaturgy, and the creatures look up and start backing away. One takes off running, like doesn't even. He's like, "Fuck this! I'm out of here." The other 2 are backing away, and they're growling as well, but they're like backing away as opposed to running. They're kind of trying to hold their ground. You can see their eyes darting from you over to the grubs, and they're kind of growling back.
Bastille's going to like sidle his way over to the other tunnel entrance. Like he's making it clear he's passing through, but he's
You
not.
can't. It's your end of the tunnel and their end of the tunnel.
So
Yeah,
we're gonna have to get
you
past.
can't. Yeah, like you can't. You can go around them if they weren't away from the grubs and now taking up the whole tunnel side by side as they back slowly away.
I have an idea. Oh, but I don't know if it's going to work. He would want to use thaumaturgy again.
Okay.
It
What's
lasts
he
for a
doing with
minute,
it?
though.
Intimidation.
It lasts for a minute, right?
Well, where it's a cantrip, he would try to cast it again with DM permission, but if not, then he'll
Yeah. I mean, as a cantrip, you can drop it if you want to drop the 3-time magnification of your voice. If you're still using that, then you don't have to recast it. You can just do whatever you're doing next. But if you're using it for something else, then yeah, you can drop a spell before its time limit if you need.
He is going to drop it and then recast it and use ominous whispers, but he's going to have the other voice echo through the room as he keeps walking forward.
The other voice, what do you mean by that?
The one that keeps him raging sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is there anything specifically that voice is saying?
It is...
Because he is controlling the other voice right now. It's not like when he hears it and it's beyond his control. He is controlling this now, so...
I'm trying to think of what he would say. I think he'd say something along the lines of, insolent mortals, you should know better than to stand your ground in front of a god.
Okay. Yes, so, as you're kind of facing off with these things, you stop growling and the cavern quiets, and then through the quiet, you hear, "Insolent mortals. How dare you stand before a god?" Go ahead and make another intimidation check, also at advantage.
That's a 19. It's a 27.
The gorillas will be doing a sick drum beat on the
Okay.
ground.
My god.
Yeah, they both kind of startle, look around, and then they take off running.
Really good, I'm not the only one scared of that voice, and he drops it.
That was mildly terrifying.
You're welcome.
I'm impressed.
He's gonna stand back up, dust himself off, walk over, put his shoes back on. He's like, damn claw marks, and he'll start scuffing his feet footprint away.
All right, so you're gonna keep going forward?
Yes.
Okay. You do hear them. They're skittering in the like you hear their as they are running away. And you hear it get softer and softer and softer. So I need stealth checks from everybody.
Oh, he's not.
I'll send my gorillas to the back.
26.
Okay. Yeah. How long do the gorillas hang around for?
An hour.
Okay. So you just got 4 gorillas bringing up the rear. Cool.
10.
Got a 6.
A 6?
I got it. Bastille's still in that mindset of intimidation. He's just like, yeah, you better fucking run at the front.
Jack, what did you get?
That is 14.
14. Okay, y'all are not particularly quiet this go around. So you keep following the tracks, which I mean, it's a tunnel, so it's not that hard to do.
My gorillas.
No, probably not. About 2 hours later, you come across a split in the path. So I need a nature or survival check from one person or 2 people. One person with advantage or 2 people can make this.
I can do nature.
And I'm a survival expert.
Okay. This will be to see
Usually.
if you can follow the tracks you're following.
I got a 15 for nature.
19 says 27.
Damn.
Okay, yeah. So with that survival, Jack, you're studying the tracks, and you can actually see that the tracks you're wanting to follow, the fresher ones, because they go down both sets of tunnels, but the fresher set goes to the left, and to the right you see the little scratched ball marks of the hook horrors going off that way. So now you know that they went off one way and you're going to be going down a different tunnel. And so you travel down this tunnel, I'd say maybe for another hour or two. I'm going to have y'all do another stealth check. Oof. Lauren. Gosh.
That's better.
Come on.
A little bit better.
It's a
14.
15. 15 for Bastille.
14 for Adra.
19.
Okay, yes. You all do much, much better. Who is in the lead?
Probably Lauren, right? She's the
Yeah,
spelunker
Lauren and
in the
I.
group.
As we were tracking.
And Nico would be
Well,
next to him.
yeah, Lauren was not the one tracking. That was Jack and Adra.
Oh no, it's me.
Yeah. Y'all have better stats than Lauren does.
Yeah, Nico would be second in line. That's
Okay. So maybe since Jack got the highest roll, we'll say Jack and Nico. Give me a second. I'm gonna have both of you roll perception checks.
natural 20 for a 28.
Damn.
Amazing.
21.
I rolled a beer stein on the grog dice.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
All right. So now, as y'all are pressing forward, you two begin to hear scraping coming from up ahead, and you've heard this because when you first entered this cave system with Lauren, not this particular one, but their actual mine, it sounds very similar to the mining that the Duergards were doing back in the main mine before you entered this little cave system.
So this is metal on stone scraping.
Uh-huh. Are you going to continue forward? Okay.
The military hand.
Is everybody going forward or just Nico and Jack?
Like you're just leaving us, just letting us.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Do we have any
Bastille,
volunteers? And
no.
everybody steps back, but Nico and Jack.
No, I'm just asking, like, is everybody going forward?
Yeah.
I'll go forward.
Okay. So you all sneak forward. And as you go up, you see two of these monstrous-looking creatures, mechanical, with they don't seem to have heads exactly. It's more of like a table, or just a broad back, because you're only seeing the back right now. And their arms don't have hands. Instead, they end in mining implements. And as you sit there and watch, you see that it looks like they are mining something from the wall. And as they're mining, they get stuff and then they turn and put it into a cart. And you see it's like a goldish stone. You're assuming that this is, gold that they are mining. And as they turn, you can see the creature or the Duergar strapped to their chest. This is kind of what they look like because there is no like official art for this creature. So that's kind of what they look like. That is not exactly it, but it's something similar to that.
Does it look like the person is struggling at all?
It looks, let's make a perception check for me.
Guidance.
And this is what we're seeing.
Yeah, you see creatures that look similar to that. The person on them is obviously strapped down. They're not operating it like a mech. They are strapped to it. There's like a helmet on them that feeds into this creature, and it has like mining equipment on the arms as opposed to the saws that are in the picture that I sent you. But it's similar to looking like that.
And they're bound down like they are in the picture?
Yes, they are strapped in.
So this thing you said there's like a helmet. Does it completely obscure their face?
No, I sent you the picture in Facebook.
Yeah. I'm just. You said it doesn't look exactly like that, so I'm trying to see. Exactly.
No. Yeah, it's
Like the top
partially. Yeah, it is partially covering, like their eyes, just like in the picture.
Does it look like they're in pain?
That's Bastille's doing a perception check for that, so
Gotcha,
you can actually give advantage if you'd like.
Would love to, yes.
Okay, so Bastille, you can go ahead and roll again.
I appreciate.
Unless you get a natural 20.
No.
Okay.
I appreciate
And
that.
then you-
The first one was a 4.
You also get a guidance, because Jack did say guidance before you rolled, so you get a D4 on top of that as well.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Thank you.
They are in agony. You can see, looking at these creatures, that the Durgar, just like in the photo, their skin is sallow. Their bodies are emaciated, like the machine is drawing everything from their self and sucking it in to operate this machine.
And I see where the power for the machine is.
With a dirty 20, you do not see it on the outside, so you would intuit that the power source must be within the metal entrapment.
Then Bastille will immediately want to run up and try to claw his way through the back end of one of these things to free somebody. If someone does not stop him first, he will try to free them.
Okay.
He is third in line, so you all have an opportunity to stop him.
Yeah, so he starts pushing through.
I was gonna try and grab his hand. Wait.
Okay. Now, Ash, would Bastille fight if somebody tried to stop him, or would he stop? Because he's not raging anymore.
No, he's not raging, but he would whip his head around and stare at you.
Wait.
Like,
Trust me, I don't want to fight either, but we need to see where they're going. I don't like this either.
where they're going, there's going to be more of them.
You're not wrong.
If we don't stop them here, they're just going to end up around the person that put them in this. We're going to have to deal with them all at the same time.
You're right.
If we can get them out of there, maybe
They can tell us.
coherent enough and to give us some information. But I don't have a good feeling about us being able to get them out of that contraption alive.
After you have proficiency in Arcana, correct?
I do.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
1723.
23. As Nico says this, you look back over at the creatures and you know that there is no way to remove them, to remove the Duergar from these structures without killing the Duergar. Like they're done. There's really nothing you can do to save them.
Bastille, Nico, they're dead. If they're not dead now, they might as well be.
We're no better than the people that put him in there by letting them suffer longer.
You're right. But how are you going to get
if,
it out?
If they're dead, but they look like they're in pain, that means they're just frozen in that position. They're not actually
They're
feeling
not-
pain.
They're not dead. Yeah.
They're not dead yet, but if we try to take them out, they won't survive. That's all there is to it. You're right that we shouldn't make them suffer longer,
This
but
is-
it's a hard choice we have to make.
It's a tactical question versus a moral question. Do we put these
Morally-
fuckers out of their misery and keep on going? Or do we follow them back to wherever they're from and gather a little intel?
We can find out where they're going by looking at the tracks that they've left.
He's right.
Do we really need to let them sit here and suffer longer?
I don't like it.
Josh isn't confident in our tracking ability.
We have the survival expert.
But Nico probably would be because
Yes, this is true.
so far, yeah, no, they haven't been led astray. They've led you right here. So
All right then,
Yeah,
let's go put these fuckers out of their misery.
agreed.
all right, so this is where we're going to take a little break. We're going to do 10 minutes so I can set up. Yeah, I think we might just do Theater of the Mind. I don't think we need a full map for this, but we'll do 10 minutes. Think about what you want to do because y'all are going to have a surprise round, get drinks, whatever, and we'll meet back at 4:28.
Do we have the time? Because Oz, you got to go at like 5, right?
Yeah.
And if we're taking a 10-minute break, that's going to be 4:30.
You should be fine.
Okay.
At least do the surprise round, or
Yeah, at the worst, we can at least just do a surprise round, but I think y'all will be fine.
Okay.
All right, so this is your surprise round.
Stay there.
Nico, I'm gonna have you.
Hang on.
Okay.
I have a little boy.
Okay. Well, I'll have you while you're dealing with the little boy. Let's just skip to Bastille, and we'll let Bastille go ahead and do his surprise attack.
Okay. I want to say he's probably going to rage and go
Okay.
try to use his claws on the back end of this thing.
All
Like,
right, go
okay.
ahead. I'm gonna assume you're just going for the closest one to you, which we're gonna call A.
Yeah,
So go ahead and roll for attack.
17 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
That is 8 damage with his claws.
Okay. Do you only get one claw attack?
Ta-da. Trying to see if he has a bonus action while he's raging.
I wasn't sure if you had like multi-attack or something
No,
like that.
he gets
Okay.
1 attack per action.
You used your bonus action to rage, so
Yeah, I was
Uh,
like, I don't think he gets anything.
okay. Nico,
How far away are we?
close enough that you can get to him if you want.
Okay, so I don't need to like do my cat's agility and double my speed or
No. You
Alright.
can if you want to get on one, you can get on one. There's A is the one closest to you. B is like 5 feet further away.
All right, which one is Bastille going after?
A.
I'll go after B. Pull
Okay.
out the crossbow and throw.
Oh, you're gonna crossbow instead of getting up on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do more damage that way.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Dirty 20.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And there is for my crossbow damage is a D10. So that's 13 plus my sneak attack. Oh, and this is a surprise round?
Yes, this is surprise
So
round.
it's-
So
it's
yeah,
an-
you
It's
technically
an
get
auto
advantage.
crit. I get advantage.
Oh yeah,
It's
auto
an
crit. That's right. Okay,
And-
so
but I get advantage too, so we roll just to see.
all right. Yeah.
It's not any better.
So what was the
16
the
plus
damage
5,
since
so it's 21
okay, and then your sneak attack.
plus
Jesus.
10, let's see, 6, 12, and 4, 16 sneak attack.
You look real rough.
One damn hit.
Lauren technically should have gone between you two, but that's fine. Lauren's staying far behind, is going to shoot with short bow. So the first one misses. Second one hits for 9 piercing damage. She's doing the one that Bastille went after, because the one Nico went after is looking real rough. So, Jack, A or B, unless you're doing an area thing.
If I'm looking for the one that everybody's attacking first, the most damaged.
Well, the most damaged one is the one that's furthest away. That's the one Nico attacked, and it's looking real fucking rough. The one that Bastille and Lauren attacked does not look nearly as bad off, and that one's the slightly closer one. That one's A.
I will go up to B then with Nico,
Okay.
and I will aim my thorn whip straight at the headpiece.
Okay. That's a roll to attack, correct?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Ugh. Oh. 14.
That just misses.
Dang.
Anything else, Jack?
I will also... Nope, that's 2 actions. Never mind.
Okay, Adra?
I'm gonna go ahead and use Toll the Dead
Okay.
on the
That's
one
a
that's
Wisdom save, right?
Yep. It's gonna be on the one that Bass attacked.
-1.
Cool. And because that thing's already injured, if I can find my 12, I get 2d12. Woo! When it's effective, it's effective. That's an 11 and a 12 for 23.
23. Describe what you're told the dead looks like as it completely annihilates this creature and causes it to crumple onto the ground dead.
So there's a conjured bell that looks like it's kind of a purpley green, probably more green than purple, and it just kind of goes over their head and just clangs loudly.
Yes, and their head has that big metal thing on it, so it cling right against it. Yes, you do that, and the bell disappears, and you can just see like blood coming out from underneath the little metal cap as the mechanical suit just falls to the ground. All right, that's everyone. So now, top of the round. This is the actual round. Nico, there's the one in front of you.
I'm gonna reload the crossbow and just...
All right, roll to attack.
And he hasn't gone yet, so I still get advantage. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
And that'll be...
You don't even need to roll. He has 1 hit point left. So.
Oh, okay.
How's your crossbow take him out?
Well, I imagine, because since we got a surprise round, I imagine we attacked from behind the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So as he's turning around, we're like, what's going on? Just right in the head.
Perfect. Yeah, and they're done. They're down. So I told you, I was like, I'm pretty sure y'all will be fine to get through this one.
These are just mining bots.
Yeah, but they were in agony.
Yeah. So let's go cut these poor souls out and get them buried.
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to bury them because you are in a mountain. It is all stone.
It's all stone. There's no dirt.
You haven't really seen any dirt at all, just stone.
Are there any
Bastille
loose
will-
rocks? That we could,
I mean,
like a
here and
rock
there,
area?
not enough to do like the cairn, like not enough for them.
Any keepsakes that we can take back to the village?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, guidance. Investigation. So that's 11. Oh wait, no, 10 plus this thing. 11, 12.
You find on one of them a ring. And on the other, you find a bracelet twined in leather that looks like it might be something that you can that's identifiable for her.
Bastille will make it a point to let them know that since they're going to be walking back this way anyway, once they break these poor souls free from this, he will pack the bodies back to have them buried properly. So he's not going to leave them in here. But if we need to continue, he understands leaving them behind.
But before we move on, let's break these machines open. See if we can't find. I don't know.
What makes it run?
Well, yeah, precisely.
Oh yeah,
It's a good idea.
maybe there's one of those eye symbol things again.
Can Bastille break this thing open?
Yes. I'm going to have you go ahead and roll investigation checks.
Guidance.
Oh, is somebody else?
Who all is rolling?
I'm assisting. I don't have high investigation. I have a +2. So who's better at that?
I only have a +2. I don't have a great one.
Maybe plus
Anybody?
3 to investigation.
Anybody? Because I'll give you advantage.
I've got a +3.
Oh, well then. How about it?
Like Bastille's like ripping the thing open with his claws and just dig-
Oh yeah, you will dig
Just
this
like,
thing
good,
open.
good.
14. Total for investigation. Oh wait, no, that's
But
wait, you said it was with advantage, right?
Yes.
advantage and
Oh.
guidance.
And guidance, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, 16 plus 17 total.
Okay. So Bastille tears it open for you, and you look around inside, and you find like a little brass plate screwed in that's got like 3 green crystals kind of crisscrossing each other. And then right below it, set inside like a little groove, is like it's a teardrop, like a pink teardrop crystal, but it's got like it's flat sides as opposed to being smooth. And kind of like melded with it is a red crystal sticking up at an angle.
Bastille will make sure that he takes very good care to rip that out whole. All together.
The top and the bottom on that image is these. Ignore the one to the right. That one's, you don't see that one. It's the top and the bottom is what you see.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take all of that.
Okay, so you can take those 2 crystals from that one, and then easily enough, now that you know where it's at, open up the other one and get the 2 crystals from that as well. Adra, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Okay, 11 plus 6, 17.
17. Okay. So with the 17, you know that the green crystal it has something to do with psychic powers. and that the bottom of the teardrop, the pink and red crystals, that's a power crystal, and it's just used, like, the power's put into that and used to run the machine. So, so with a 17, you gather that the green crystal drew from the creature and then deposited that power into the power crystal, which then ran the machine. So it was like a psychic link between the Durgar and the construct.
And I relay that to everyone.
Yeah, that's complicated arcana. I don't get that stuff.
Do we need to look at this any further? Like the rest of the machine? Is there anything else to find on it?
No, I mean, with the
Checks?
investigation, with the investigation checks you already rolled, it's just machinery. There's nothing really of value, nothing of interest. You got the personal belongings. The Durgard on there don't have a whole lot on them, and so, like, they don't have any belongings really, and the machine doesn't really have anything of interest. Yes, Jack.
Is there piles of gold since they were mining it?
Yes, there are.
Yeah, there is a cart with raw gold within it. It's not very full. It's got probably about 5 chunks of gold in there. It looks like it was recently emptied, and they had just started working on to this one. So if you want to take that gold, it's going to come to 400 gold pieces once you get it. So there's more than that there, but you would have to get it refined to be able to use. And once it's refined, you each would get 400 gold. I am not going to make you RP trying to find somebody to refine this and give you the gold. You get 400 gold.
Well, you could probably take it to somebody and just sell it for the 400 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's...
Damn. Can we put that in our inventory?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to make you worry about trying to transfer that. You guys got 400 gold, so if you want to, split that up however you want, or if you have a party fund, you're welcome to put it there.
Gold ore worth 400 gold pieces.
I got that. Gold ore worth 400?
Yes. And that is where we're going to stop tonight. So I don't know why I say, okay, we're going to stop here and then do the outro instead of being like, okay, that's it. Just going right into the outro. Whatever.
Okay.
All right. That is to conclude today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope